So that's very important to think about. So the question is, can we have a conversation about Overload versus Spockets versus SaleHoo versus Doba versus Worldwide Brains? What are the best dropshippers for a small business? Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's convo, I want to talk to you. I want to do a compare and contrast between Oberlo, Spockets, SaleHoo, Doba, and Worldwide Brains. Those are some of the top dropshippers for a small business as of today. But before we start the rankings here, let's go back to the basics. What is dropshipping? Dropshipping basically is a method of order fulfillment. In other words, the process of fulfilling customer orders from your site. But rather than taking on the responsibility of fulfilling every order yourself, you actually outsource the fulfillment to your dropshipping supplier. In other words, here is how dropshipping breaks down. So you actually partner with one or more suppliers who make or sell the items you want to offer your customers. You create a website or listing on an online marketplace like eBay or Amazon where customers can order your products. Customers place orders for the products they want on your website. You forward customer orders to your supplier, and your supplier fulfills the customer's order, sending the items directly to the consumer. So under this business model, retailers don't own or manage their own inventory. Instead, they sell on behalf of their supplier, taking a cut of the profit for themselves, right? So this makes dropshipping a very low risk venture, but it also means limited control and potentially a low return on investment. So let me just let's go into the pros and cons of dropshipping here. So what are the pros? It is a very cost-effective business model. You have access to a simplified supply chain. The value chain is clear. There are no storage costs. You don't have to shell out any cash for a storage cost. There is low risk for you as a seller, and there is increased flexibility. You can choose which dropshipper you want to work with, which products you want to dropship. Okay, so it's very, very, very effective as a business model, and you don't have to purchase inventory before selling it. It also eliminates the supply chain element from your online business. In other words, you don't have to worry about shipping an item to your warehouse, storing it, and then shipping it back to your customer. Right? You don't have to worry about all the storage costs and everything. No. So what about the cons of dropshipping? So you have lack of control, of course, and sometimes you have difficult customer service resolution. You have low profit margins because you actually don't control anything. You're just the middleman, really, if you think about it. And there is stiff competition because everybody's doing it, or most people are doing it in our research. And you have occasional shipping and availability issues, especially because you don't control the supplier. So everything going on in the supplier's business model will affect your customer satisfaction levels, but you have no control over that. So the biggest downside here of dropshipping is that you give up a lot of control over your supply chain, product customization, and customer experience. So if a dropshipper supplier ships an item late or delivers a product that isn't up to quality standards, it's the retailer who takes the fall, right? And as I said, the returns are notoriously low. So most of the profits on your sales go to your supplier, meaning you have to make a ton of sales in order to make a livable income. And you also have to consider that your supplier isn't going to work with you exclusively. So any item you sell on their behalf will likely be available on dozens of other websites. And if your potential customers, let's say they're able to search for your products and find it cheaper elsewhere, guess what? It's unlikely that you'll ever make a sale. And that's just the reality of things. And things only get more complicated if you use an overseas supplier, because think about it. Shipping items from China, say, or Taiwan or Singapore can be very expensive. So you have to decide whether to pass that cost on to the customer or you want to eat it yourself. And high shipping costs may actually deter would-be buyers, in which case you might have to eat the shipping cost yourself, as I said, and this will cut further into your profit margin. So those are thinking. This is the kind of thinking I want you to have before even thinking about going into drop shipping. All right. And the thing here is that before we get into the rankings here, please check out this short video. It sort of introduces you to our methods. We have a rigorous methodology when it comes to evaluating e-commerce solutions such as Oberlo, Spocket, SaleHoo, Doba, and Worldwide Brains. So check this out right now. All right, let's first get into the compare and contrast. Now, first I want to start with Oberlo. Now, in our analysis, Oberlo is the best overall dropshipper. And on this website, on this platform, you have quality checks for products and suppliers. So you're able to actually do some quality assurance here. You are able to filter. And Oberlo is a supplier directory and product marketplace that makes it easy for dropshippers to sell high quality goods with minimal efforts. So high quality goods, you're thinking high margin, you're thinking high revenue, right? This could be true, this could be false, depending upon the niche you're in and the products you're selling. And one of the biggest drawbacks of dropshipping is the lack of control you have as a retailer. I said that before. And the cool thing here is that with Oberlo, you're able to at least partially in our analysis regain some of that control with features like shipment tracking and order fulfillment monitoring. In other words, you're actually tracking everything as soon as the item leaves the dropshippers, the supplier's warehouse. You can track things, and the features you have on Oberlo give you greater insight into the fulfillment process, and this in the end actually help you answer your customers' questions and ensure you're meeting their needs. And one thing we also love with Oberlo when you go with the platform is that they actually deliver tons of reporting features, very important. Analytics is their forte here. So you get product stats, analytics, inventory updates, and sales reports from all your dropshipping items. And that way you can easily identify which items are moneymakers and which should be scrubbed from your site, right? And another thing we love is that you can use Oberlo to import items to your store with a single click. And the platform Oberlo also makes it easy to find reliable dropship suppliers as well. And they have a supplier directory that shows you sales and star rankings for each supplier. And so you can quickly identify whether a prospective supplier offers, say, quality products that will make you money. It's all about analysis, all about your niche. The one thing we have found, and this is a big drawback for some sellers, is that Oberlo is owned by Shopify, and Oberlo is only available for Shopify store owners. So if you're looking for a dropshipping platform to integrate with your, say, your Magento or your WooCommerce or Etsy store, you're out of luck. I want to talk to you now about SaleHoo. First of all, we love the name SaleHoo. That's just great. Now, if you are a beginner, you want to look into SaleHoo because this is the best, in our view, the best dropshipper for beginners. And they make it very easy for business owners who are new to dropshipping to find the products and suppliers that work best for them. And what we love here is that we love the interface. We love the clarity. We love the transparency. It's as if when you look at SaleHoo, you would think that the platform was practically made for dropshipping beginners. You have more than 8,000 suppliers on the site, and those are screened in advance. So cool thing is you don't have to worry about partnering with a shady vendor, right? That's the risk really in dropshipping. You don't want to actually partner with someone who will just scam you or whatever. So it kind of makes it easy to have that quality assurance already done by SaleHoo. Makes it easy for business owners who are new to dropshipping to confidently select products they think will sell well on their websites. So you can even search suppliers on SaleHoo by qualities like their minimum order value and application fee, and thereby you can eliminate prospective dropshipping partners that basically don't meet your budget needs, because that's the kind of thinking, that's the kind of analysis you have to go through. And one of the things we love with SaleHoo is that they have a feature called the Market Research Lab, and this feature helps you find products that will deliver higher profits for your business. And this is a feature that's just so awesome because it basically eliminates a lot of the guesswork and helps you get your new dropshipping business off the ground in less time. And so those are the pros, a lot of pros, right? Now, what about the cons? Now, the downside is that SaleHoo users will still have to find suppliers and manage vendor relationship themselves the old-fashioned way. In other words, they got to look up supplier directories to see which suppliers offer the products they want to sell. That is, unless you sign up for a SaleHoo dropship plan. Now, the plan costs an extra $27 to $97 per month, but it allows you to quickly populate your online store with pre-screened products. However, this extra feature that I'm just talking about, the SaleHoo dropship plan, narrows down the option to only the highest margin items. And basically, this is something that SaleHoo has been saying, that users usually see 3 times the profit on this product. That's their words. So what about Spockets? Spockets has been garnering a lot of press in the last few months. This is a great platform. We love this platform also. Spocket is actually your best budget option. If you're looking for low price reliability, you want to go for Spocket. And what we love here with this platform is that they offer fast shipping, quality goods, and an easy to use platform. And this is really not bad considering that their plans starts at just $19 per month. And with Spockets, what you have is a very easy to use interface. You're able to see things very clearly. They're big on analytics. You're able to get into the system and analyze exactly what kind of products you're looking for, what the vendors are located, depending upon your niche, and one thing we also love with Spocket is the seasonality feature. Seasonality feature is kind of cool, especially if you are in an industry or sector where seasonality plays a big role, like toy, or children's toys, for example, or children's items. And Spockets, in our view, is the cheapest dropshipping platform on our list, with a starting price of just $19 per month. And even though its upper tier plans reach up to $299 per month, we'll still think it offers a lot of value for the price. And the platform has a reputation for offering high quality products. So if you are not really sure about whether a product, say, meets your quality standards, Spockets also makes it easy to request a sample. So this is the cool thing. So you're able to actually request a sample, check it out, make sure that it fits what you're looking for before placing a full order. And so once you find a product you like, you can easily upload it directly to your Shopify or WooCommerce store. And we also, perhaps our favorite thing about Spocket, though, is that it has plenty of suppliers in the US and EU, right, in the European Union, because local suppliers mean faster deliveries, usually within 2 weeks. Because people are still thinking you got to go to China or Singapore or Taiwan for drop shipping suppliers. No, there are suppliers in the United States. There are suppliers in Europe. There are suppliers in Canada. There are suppliers in Latin America, not really far from the States. So, having a supplier that is local is great for business, faster deliveries, low shipping cost, and that creates a smoother, more satisfying customer experience for your buyers, which means more brand loyalty for your business. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? We are still having a convo about Oberlo versus Spockets versus SaleHoo versus Doba versus Worldwide Brains, and I want to talk to you now about Doba. And the thing here is that Doba is, in our view, the most versatile dropshipper. They have tons of integrations at a low price. If you are really into integrations and you're looking for some kind of versatility, if you want versatility in your dropshipping platform, you want to look for Doba. And this dropship marketplace allows you to pick and choose products you want for your store without having to negotiate dozens of supplier relationships. So think about the savings here in time, the savings in efficiency and productivity. So if you want to pick and choose products without committing to a single dropship supplier, that's very easy with Doba. They have over 2 million products on their marketplace. So you can actually filter by category. You can filter products by category, brand, supplier, price range, and more. Then what you do is after you have that, you can build custom list of all the products you want to add to your store. And one thing we also love with Doba, and I've said this before in terms of integrations, they have tons of integrations. They integrate very well with Shopify, Magento, Ecommerce, and pretty much every other shopping cart provider on the internet. Which means what? It means that you can quickly add items to any of your sales channels. No need to actually rethink the whole value chain. You can actually just add things quickly to your sales channel, and you also get low inventory notifications and email updates on what's new in your industry. So you can keep your store competitive and up to date, especially, as I said before, if you're thinking about seasonality. If you are in an industry that is very seasonal, you got to keep your store competitive. And another feature we love with Doba is that they have a comprehensive supplier scorecard system that gives detailed performance data on everything from average processing time to fulfillment rates. So that way you don't have to wonder whether your supplier is reliable or not, right? So you could just look at the scorecard system and see the supplier with the higher score. And that way, again, you are reducing business risk. You are reducing brand risk and customer loyalty risk. Now let's talk about worldwide brands. This is kind of we kind of love this company also. They've done a lot of great work in the last 12 months, 24 months. They are constantly innovating. So basically, this is a super reliable dropshipper directory. So this is a directory, and this is great for security. If you're looking for, I would say, high quality dropshippers, you want to head to Worldwide Brands. They curate their lists, okay? And they've been in business for more than 20 years. During that time, the platform has honed its standards and vetting process for dropship suppliers. So this is basically what you're getting here. You're getting quality dropshippers. You have a team at Worldwide Brands that constantly verifies and validates the quality of the dropshippers in their directory. So and Worldwide Brands has more than earned its reputation as a hallowed institution among dropshippers. So while its website may look like a little dated, and we've seen that, we reached out to them, they're aware of it. Even though their website looks a little outdated, their list of certified dropshippers and bulk distributors is as relevant today as it was when the company was founded 20 years ago. And they even go the extra mile by visiting trade shows in order to meet with vendors and verify their authenticity. And the thing here is that Worldwide Brands members can even request certification for dropshipping suppliers they're interested in terms of having a collaboration with them if they're not sure what they want to do. So if you are a Worldwide Brand member and you want to work with a dropshipping supplier that you might be interested in, but you're not sure yet, you can request certification from Worldwide Brands so that you can increase your level of confidence that this is the right choice. And so this commitment to verifying reliability makes Worldwide Brands ideal for dropshippers selling on competitive marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, or Etsy, since you rarely have to worry about products failing to meet customer expectations, right? And the platform also provides a lot of security because dropshipping suppliers are reliable. So folks, which one is the best? What's the bottom line here? First, let's look at the pricing. Because when it comes to dropshipping, and as in any business, price plays an important role. So I want you to look right now on the screen. So we're showing you the comparison of the best dropshippers, and we're showing you the starting price. So overall, you're looking at $29.99 per month. SaleHoo, you have $27 per month. Spocket, you have $24 per month. Doba is about $20, and Worldwide Brand, you have a $300, $299, and you have lifetime access. And so basically, with the overload, with all five, you have a supplier directory except Spocket. You have a product marketplace for all five except Worldwide Brands. Again, Worldwide Brands is a directory. And in terms of products, you have do you have store integration? Yes, you have it for all four except Worldwide Brand. And the products you have up to 30,000 products. With Overload, it's unlimited. With SaleHoo, it's capped at 10,000. With Spockets, it's unlimited with Doba. And in terms of the monthly orders, everything is unlimited except Worldwide Brands. So our overall pick here, folks. Drum roll, please. Number one, Overload. In our view, in our analysis, Overload has a score of 10 over 10. It's the best overall dropshippers. You get quality checks for products and suppliers. Now, of course, the only drawback is that you need to have a Shopify store. But right now, the chances are the majority of people already have a Shopify store. So going with Overload is kind of cool. And Shopify even has a free plan, so you can still have Overload by having a Shopify store for which you're not paying. Of course, that free plan is a little limited, but at least you have the possibility there. And so Overload is our top pick. And then you have SaleHoo. Our score 9.5 over 10. Now, SaleHoo is kind of cool. This is the best dropshipper for beginners. If you're new and you're trying to figure out what's really happening in the market and you want to get your dropshipping game together, you want to go with SaleHoo. And number 3, we have Spocket. Spocket, our score is 9 over 10. And this is the best budget option, and you have low priced reliability. Okay, if you look at the features, it's kind of cool. And Doba, number 4, it's 8.5 over 10, our score. And this is the most versatile dropshipper. You have tons of integrations at a low price. And the last one, last but not the least, Worldwide Brands. 8 over 10. This is a directory, and this is great for security. This is a super reliable dropshipper directory. They don't do anything else. They just provide you with a database. They curate and they verify and they vet the members in their database, and that's it. Now, remember though that you can actually even sign up for multiple providers if you have the budget for it and you want to bring your dropshipping game to the next level, right? You can sign up, for example, for Overload and Worldwide Brand, or Overload or SaleHoo and Worldwide Brands. It's up to you. All right, folks. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.